The Common Sense Conservatives are led by Pierre Poilievre, the next Prime Minister of Canada. And here's your chance to meet the rest of the Common Sense Conservatives who will restore the promise of Canada by axing the tax, building the homes, fixing the budget, and stopping the crime.
So today on Meet the Common Sense Conservatives, we're joined by our Conservative Shadow Minister for Housing, Scott Aitchison. Scott and I are just doing a roundtable first of a couple of roundtables in Cochrane, Alberta, and Scott was gracious enough to come out and join us. Just tell us a little bit, Scott, about some of the challenges you're seeing. I mean, because we're hearing today all kinds of stories about the delays that builders are facing in order to get affordable housing built in this country. And we've got obviously a huge housing crisis. Tell us a little bit about what you're hearing.
The most common theme I hear, and I heard it again here in Cochrane with a lot of your constituents, and that is that government at all levels, not just the local level or the provincial level, but all levels of government, just keep adding layers and layers of bureaucracy, rules, and fees and charges, and that really one of the most important elements to solving the housing crisis is to get government out of the way.
Absolutely, and we're working hard. We've obviously got a plan, and you've been a big part of that. And I know that many Canadians are looking to us with hope because they think that we are the ones that can really bring the change that's needed in this country. So thank you for all the work that you're doing on that file and such an important file for the affordability for Canadians in their everyday lives. So thank you, Scott. And while I've got you, of course, we want to give people a chance to get to know Scott Aitchison too.
Okay.
And so just tell us a little bit about what you did before you got into politics.
I kind of grew up in politics, actually. I'm from a little town called Huntsville, in just a couple of hours north of Toronto. I was first elected to my local town council at 21. It's a small town, though, so I had to have a real job at the same time. I've always been in the sales business, worked for aggregates construction companies, sold aggregates, and most recently, before getting elected federally, I was also in real estate. Still have my real estate license, actually. So I understand the housing system and process and the development approvals process because I've kind of lived it through my political career locally and also kind of in the business sector too. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, what better person to get involved in our housing file? Someone who's been involved in municipal government, been involved in the real estate game. Yeah. You understand the challenges that are out there, and you understand where the pressure points can be too. So, thank you so much, Scott, for joining us and for all the work you're doing as our housing shadow minister.
Well, thank you, Mike, and thanks for having me in Cochrane.
Common Sense Conservatives will continue to hold Justin Trudeau to account. Do you want to hear more updates like this one? Subscribe to this page as we continue to fight for you.